Morning. My name is Carol Burke. I am the chairwoman of the 175th Emancipation Commemoration Committee. And we're here again today bringing you updates on our countdown to emancipation. Joining me is our Honorable Governor Albert Bryan Jr., as well as Carla Young from Tropical Shipping and Terry Helenies, the Secretary and Corporate Chairperson for the 175th ECC, as well as another representative from Tropical Shipping. And we are happy today because this is about collaborations, engagement, and of course support. And corporate support to the 175th Emancipation is very important. We know that our freedom journey entailed taking movement and moving industry, whether it's sugarcane, whether it's tourism, and providing the opportunity to transship or to access the maritime industry to make sure that the commerce in the Virgin Islands continues to grow. And so to that end, we welcome all support, not just in this instant, but all support from our corporate citizens regarding our celebration and our opportunity to spread the word about emancipation. To that end, it is my honor and distinct pleasure to bring to the podium Ms. Carla Yan, the Synchro Manager of Tropical Shipping. Ms. Yan.
Thank you, Carol. Good morning. Good morning to the people of the Virgin Islands. Good morning to the Honorable Governor Albert Bryan Jr. Good morning to the committee members of the 175th Emancipation. Good morning to my team member, Amos King, our Synchro Operations Manager. On behalf of Tropical Shipping, I want to let the community know our goal is to ensure that the shipping and the maritime industry is recognized during the 175th commemoration. On behalf of Tropical Shipping, I would like to present this check to the Honorable Albert Bryan Jr. To the 175th Committee.
Thank you.
And I would like the committee to know that Tropical Shipping is dedicated and committed to island life. Thank you.
And of course, we can't complete our presentation today without having our good governor, Honorable Governor Albert Bryan, bring us some few remarks. Governor Bryan.
Thank you, Carol. First, I would like to thank the Lord, our God, the great Father, Master of the universe, for the good fortune the Virgin Islands has been having. You know, over the years, we wanted to celebrate our history, our culture, the legacy of what happened here in the Virgin Islands, and we were at a loss for that. We couldn't afford to do it. We couldn't afford to put the resources where they needed to be. When Carol initiated this 175th commemoration, it was something I really wanted to do and was passionate about. We recently had the 80 people honored as the keepers of the flame for the Virgin Islands. We have another such program going on in St. Thomas on May the 5th to honor those people from St. Thomas and St. John district. It's just keeping that fire burning and reminding our young people all the time what a great tradition we have. And one of the piece of that is emancipation. So today we're very, very pleased to be getting this check from a true partner to the Virgin Islands and to the Caribbean. Little bit known, all during COVID and when we had our struggles, Tropical Shipping was integral into making sure that we here in the islands did well. Because remember, a lot of the produce and food that was coming through before didn't come because we didn't have a tourism in the Caribbean. So of the $52 billion worth of merchandise that comes off of Miami into the Caribbean, 24 billion of it comes through this port that is transshipped to smaller islands in the Caribbean chain and back up as well too. So when having a partner like this is very important. It's very important in terms of us just eating our food every day, cars, materials coming in here. very important in terms of our recovery, but so important in terms of our economic development, because as we move along, the expansion of our ports and our trade, Tropical is a partner with us, helping us to improve our infrastructure, not only in St. Croix at the container port, but in St. Thomas as we expand our operations through Wayne Aspinall or Adelita Cancrine, as those of you who are younger has come to know it. So Tropical has always been there in terms of supporting us after hurricanes in our schools, in our community events, and I would like to thank Tropical Shipping for their commitment to the Virgin Islands and to the Caribbean, and to this particular moment in history when we celebrate something that defines us from most Americans. You see, we were free almost, I think, more than 20 years before regular Americans were free, and no one granted us freedom. We actually took our freedom back. Governor Van Schultene had no choice. He had the guys that he was given freedom, but he knew he was under the fire, literally, to make sure that we were liberated here in the Virgin Islands. A little known fact, too, that when we were freed, almost 40% of the Africans here in the Virgin Islands were already liberated and were doing business and commerce, fending for themselves. So today I thank Tropical once again for being an excellent corporate partner and contributing in this way. And of course, the Emancipation Committee for all the work that they do. And we hope to continue that up until the celebration. And then even for the following year, we have lots more in store. So thank you, Carol. Thank you, Terry, for all the work that you're doing. I guess you're going to close on that then.
No, yeah, I close it?